Hey, Spencer, thanks for a couple of minutes. Like normal, if you have a question, please hit the raise hand function and we'll get to you momentarily. First question will come from Andrew Jones. Go ahead.
Hey, Spencer, just curious what your thoughts are so far about a week into fall camp working with Coach Bicknell, his style, his approach, especially compared to the kinds of things that you've dealt with before.
Yeah, Coach Bicknell has been amazing for our offensive line. He's really focused on the details and really focusing us on our effort, making sure that we're coming off the ball strong and we're having the right footwork. And I think when he focused on that, our O-line has gotten better each day, day in and day out.
Also, what are your impressions on being in a program at this level after spending the last few years at Harvard? The quality of guys around you, maybe the intensity, the speed, just what are some of the things that really jump out to you about it?
Definitely, like you mentioned, the speed is a lot quicker and every single guy out here can play ball. So every single rep, you got to bring it your all, bring your best. And I think, honestly, that's making myself better and the rest of the team, both the offense line, defense line, and out in the core as well.
How much did the player-led practice portion, once you arrived in June, how much did that help you quickly adapt to all that?
It really helped me understand the playbook and the offense. And once I came into fall camp, I can more focus on the physical side of things because during the player-led practices, I already had all the mental scheme down. I just needed to implement that and implement my physicality onto the field.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, Alvaro Torres, go ahead.
Hi, Spencer. I hope you're having a great day. This is Alvaro Torres from Enzoners, a Latin American network. Well, Coach Longo has said that your team needs three starters at tackle, 3 at guard, and 2 at center. Do you feel like you're one of them?
Right now, we're still really figuring out who's going to be those starting guys. We've had a lot of depth at those positions, both at tackle, guard, and center. And we're still trying to figure out who's going to be those 3 guys. And I think that competition between who's going to be the starter has all kind of pushed our capabilities on every single level. So we don't know quite yet where that's going to shake out. But I feel pretty confident that whoever is in those positions, we're going to have an awesome offensive line.
Yeah, and having already graduated from Harvard, what are your personal expectations for this season?
Can you say that again?
What are your personal expectations for this season, having you already graduated from Harvard?
Sure. I'm expecting to come in and contribute to the offensive line, whether that's a starting position or a rotation position. I want to come in and make the team better, put us in a position where we can win and be successful on the field.
Thank you, Spencer.
Greg Barnes, go ahead.
Hey, Spencer, to kind of follow up on Andrew's earlier questions, what's been the biggest challenge for you since you stepped foot on campus?
The biggest challenge for me is just adapting to the more physical level of play. Guys are bigger, guys are stronger, guys are faster. And at this level, like I said before, every single guy is going to be like that. And so my biggest adjustment is just making sure I bring it every single day, every single practice, and every single play.
And Coach Bicknell told us this summer that he kind of saw you as a guy that could be a swing tackle playing both sides. Did you do that a lot at Harvard? And then what's the difficulty maybe in trying to work the tackle position on each side?
Yeah, for sure. At Harvard, I solely played right tackle both my sophomore and senior year. So switching over to the left tackle has been a bit of an adjustment. And the biggest thing is just kind of flipping the footwork a little bit and just making sure that my left side is as strong as my right side. But I've been flipping both sides, been taking reps both at left tackle and right tackle. So I feel pretty confident after 6 days of practice that it's getting better.
Thank you.
Okay, our final question for Spencer will come from Michael Coe.
Hi, Spencer. Mac has talked a lot about the leadership of this team being a lot better than it was last season. I know it's your first season here, but who are some of the leaders that you have seen step up on the O-line in particular?
For sure. Corey Gaynor has been a guy that's really stood up. He's been very vocal. He was here this spring, and so he understands the playbook a lot. Being the center, he has to be able to communicate the plays and levels, and I think that really helps his leadership skills. Additionally, a lot of the older guys like Asim Richards, and Will Barnes. They've been great at, getting the younger guys are ready to go. And so I think those guys have really stood out on offensive line as leaders.
And with you and Corey both coming in as transfers, was there sort of like a break-in period with the O-line with, sort of this mismatch of people from a lot of different places?
Not really. I mean, like I said earlier, Corey came in the spring, so he's already integrated into the system, and I came in right when the summer session started, and they brought me into the family as offensive line. I'm sure they do the same thing with Corey. So it's been really seamless in terms of kind of cohesion on the offensive line.
Thanks.
All right, Spencer, thanks for a couple of minutes. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, guys.